You calling it to order, Barbara?
Yes, you can call. Jackie's here. Jackie, she said, wait just a minute. So
No, I'm here.
I wanted to make sure she.
Okay,
You said, oh,
Jackie
you're okay.
here.
Yes, you can. Okay,
No.
Jackie. Hey, good to have you, Jackie. Thanks for coming on.
Definitely.
Okay,
Thank
yes,
you.
go ahead.
okay. Okay, we ready for roll call?
Yes,
Barbara Tyson,
ma'am. Present.
Lakeisha Scott, Frankie Mays, present. Pierce Fairclough, Jackie Jackson.
Here.
Okay.
I'm here, girl.
Janet Mitchell. Okay, Janet Mitchell.
Here.
Nita Stonehacker.
Here.
Credell Trube. Hannah Woods. Okay, that completes the roll call.
Okay. Okay, on the minutes, I'm sorry, Frankie, we should have had on the minutes, the reading of the last minute. So that has to be amended for the next time, right? Because it's not on our agenda, but it can actually still be read. Am I correct, Miguel? Because on the agenda after
Barbara, I think
the
we had
welcome.
it the last.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Miguel. I'm talking to Miguel. Miguel, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, roll call.
Yeah, I can hear you.
And,
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So we have roll call, and then we also have to have the minutes, because that should have been on for number 2. Instead, I have for the mayor's office was the second, but it should have been the actual reading of our last minutes. Then that's a correction, and Aaron, I'm sorry, you guys, that I
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, you can, it doesn't have to be in that order.
okay.
Yeah.
But it's not on the agenda.
Let's go with the reading of the minutes, please.
Yeah, you don't, yeah, there's no, yeah, you can read it. It's okay.
Okay, thank you, Frankie. Could you go on with the reading of the minutes?
Harbor Gateway North Neighborhood Council Homeless Issue Committee meeting for February 20th, 2023, held by Zoom. Welcome and roll call. The Homeless Issue Committee was called to order by Chair Barbara Tyson at 7:02. Present, Barbara Tyson Frazier, Chair, Lakeisha Scott, Vice Chair, Frankie May, Secretary, Jackie Jackson, Janet Mitchell, and Nita Stonehacker. Guest speaker David Matthews explained the neighborhood council voting process, who can vote, what are the criteria, the location and date. David stated all of this information can be found, can be found on the city clerk website. Healthcare fair in the month of March. Chair and members discussed the possibility of having a health fair to inform the homeless about the election. Nita and Lakeisha were concerned about the short notice for getting this done. However, team members will reach out to different organizations for assistance. We will work on getting a health fair scheduled. If not now, then in the future. The date and budget are needed within 30 days to meet the city clerk's funding deadline for approval of events. After the Harbor Gateway North Neighborhood Council Board votes, Janet suggested reaching out to Home Assembly Church for holding the event on the election date of April 1st, 2023. Food bank list is not available for tonight's meeting, but will be provided at the next meeting. Public comments, none. Announcement, David Matthews stated that the homeless can dial 211 to request shelter during rainy weather. The Harbor Gateway North Neighborhood Council Outreach Communication Committee will be presenting a Black History program at Rosecrans Recreation Center on February 25th, 2023 from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Meeting was adjourned at 8:06. Next meeting scheduled for March 2023 at 7 p.m. in person at 555 South Redondo Beach Boulevard, Gardena, California, room 205. Minutes recorded by Frankie Mays, Secretary. That concludes the reading of the minutes.
Thank you, Frankie. Now, can we get an amendment to approve the minutes?
Am I allowed
I
to do
motion
that?
that we accept the minutes as read.
Okay, we
second.
need,
I
okay,
second.
okay. Nita has seconded. Minutes
Okay.
have been second, first by Janet, second by Anita. Now we will have a vote. Barbara Tyson,
Yes.
Frankie Mays, yes. Jackie Jackson,
Yes.
Janet Mitchell,
Yes.
Nita Stonehucker.
Yes.
Okay, that completes our vote. Are there any other members that have joined? Okay, that completes the vote. Thank you. Barbara,
Thank you,
you're now-
Frankie.
Okay,
Okay, next on our agenda, Miguel, has our guest speaker arrived yet from the mayor's office? It's Jocelyn Dominguez. She told me she may be a few minutes late because she's attending another meeting and she's gonna chime in as soon as she's done.
She's not here yet.
Okay, so we'll go to the third item on the agenda, which would be future committee events. And which the first event would be our election that we're having. And we will have a shredder there, from my understanding, on that day. And as far as we had planned to have a actual health fair, but it was put that was done away with. So we'll just move on to our next item that we have
Excuse me, Barbara.
available for May, because May in April, we have the actual election, and then on May, we have the distribution of the hygiene kits. Did someone say something?
Yes, Barbara.
Who's speaking?
This is
I
Nita.
can't see who's up. Hey,
I'm
Nita.
sorry.
Okay.
The Angela Springs, the outreach chair, is not completely opposed to having the health fair. But she's a little bit tired from the Black History celebration, and she would need an awful lot of support from us. It was suggested that it get moved back until after the election.
No,
and the next-
we've already have, I have other things set on the agenda. My reasoning for trying to have the health fair was because we would inform, it would be a good way to get voters out, and also, provide services for the homeless, since we are the homeless committee. But since it
But
didn't,
it's still
take
an
place there,
excellent idea, and regardless of getting the vote out, a health fair is an excellent idea for the community, and it remains a really good thing that we could do for the homeless. And it's not something that we can't get on the schedule. We still have time to do it, like for Juneteenth, that holiday
here,
weekend.
guys, I think there's someone, Barbara, aren't you already working on that, you and Janet? On the health fair?
yes, but because it was done away with during the meeting, that we couldn't have it. So
On that
I
date.
have other things on the agenda that I already set up. I have my agenda set for the way.
Okay.
So I thought it was a good idea, and I thought that the neighborhood council was on board with it.
It is a good
but
idea, and they are on board, that they just need to change the timing.
Well, it can't be within the time that I already have set up for the other events and plans that I have for future events.
So there's already
I have
something
my
going
agenda
on in
is already
Juneteenth
set up, so. No, we have something already set up for that already.
for the
So,
Juneteenth weekend.
yes, I have my agenda already set until until we're done, till after the next party comes
Until the
along.
end of the
To the
fiscal
next
year, to this
yeah, to the
calendar year.
fiscal. Right, that's what I was trying to say, Janet. Thank you for that one.
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, so I've already I got it set, so.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's next?
So did you say someone had came on already? Or that was you, Frankie, saying, did I have anything planned already?
No,
I was
I
making
thought someone. No, it's no one came in.
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to make sure. Okay, yeah, so our next event, like I said, is actually the election. And then we're gonna have the distribution of the hygiene kits for we'll set in, on our next meeting, we'll talk about how we're gonna set that particular event
Okay.
with the with LASA and the other agencies that we're going to be connecting with. Did anyone have any questions or any thing that they want to say in regards to the events that are coming up?
I was curious when we were going to put together the kits.
What was that?
Are we
She
going
said-
to get together to put the kits together? Is there a date for that yet?
Yes, well, we'll have in May. Once we have our election, we'll have another meeting in regards to in the middle of May. We'll probably have that I'll have that date set. I'm waiting on some dates to be verified. Some times that I'm waiting for. So once those times have been verified, then I can give you the date that we are going to put those kits and distribute them.
Okay.
Okay, I was talking about when we might get together to put together the kits. Do they come assembled?
Oh, well, once I get the dates right, that the event that's going to take place in May, then I will set up, we'll discuss when we're going to have the actual distribution setup, where we're going to get together and get all the kits together. But I mean, it's still good to get things to go in the kits because we are doing it in May. I just don't want to say, oh, it's this day. Oh, do you guys want to set a date now? We can.
Well, I think it's a good thing. Let's get past this election and see
yeah.
where we are.
Right. That's what I was saying, the election, because that's the next event, the major event that's coming up. And we really do have to focus on our campaigning and reaching out in that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And we-
I was wondering, did everybody get the email from LASA about how to help the homeless become document ready?
yes, we did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did. And if Frankie, did you get it? Did you get it, Janet? If you didn't, I can forward it to you all.
Well, I'm sure that I got it because I did receive some information from them.
From LASA, okay. And I think, Jen, I think I sent you something from LASA, but if I didn't,
But that's
then-
fine. I'm good
okay.
because that we're scheduled to meet with them in Well, when we get to C, so.
That's right, we do, that's right, we do have, so we don't, yeah. Because we had a meeting with them, but we have to verify some time, some dates with them as well, with LASA. Because on our next, in June, we're gonna be on the, with the encampments, and LASA is a part of that. We've already reached out and spoke and talked to several people from LASA, so we're just setting up those dates too. But like Janice said, the main thing right now is this election. Once the election is over with, then I can see my way clear as well too. So,
Okay,
did you say something, Nita?
I just wondered if you had my email.
No, I don't have your email. Let me see here. One second.
I want to be able to pitch in.
My pen is skipping. 1 second.
So do Frankie have that information?
So no, but you can, Nita, you can give it to me and I can write down.
Yeah, right, I just got
Right.
another pen. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
T is in Tom,
Uh-huh.
O is in ox, A is in Adam, D is in dog, N is in Nancy, N is in Nancy again, I is in Indian, T is in Tom, A is in Adam, Toad and Nita at gmail.com. Because I'd be happy to help put those kits together. And like I said, I got a bunch of those little tiny hotel shampoos and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. And we'll set up some time to be at the office so we can all put
So we
where
can
they-
assemble the
yeah, we can
hygiene
assemble.
kits.
Right, that'll be great.
Is there anything else like, little combs or anything that I could pick up at the 99-cent store?
Well, I have washcloths. I purchased washcloths, so that'll be included for the kits. And I got a donation that's supposed to be coming in for little packets of that consist of toothpaste and different things. So once we, as she said, we get past this election, we can come together, see what we
got.
have. So everyone that have things for the homeless outreach, then we'll bring our merchandise in and let's assemble and, then we can, get it done. So it's
Alright.
great that everybody, want to pitch in.
Yes, it is.
So whatever it is that you have, that you want to donate and bring in, then we'll, it's great. We're thankful.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Mhm.
Okay,
All right.
25. I guess we'll move on the agenda, and hopefully.
So in regards,
Okay.
we're at C now.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we discussed July is going to be, I discussed that, I mentioned that in July, we're going to be reaching
In
out to the
June,
homeless.
in June,
Excuse me, in June, excuse me, I'm sorry, in June, I just put some drops in my eyes, I'm sorry. And
That's
yeah, my eyes are so dry. In June, the homeless encampment, we're going to start
okay. So
reaching out to
Barbara,
the different.
that's from the meeting in Harbor City with the mayor's office in relation to Inside Safe.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Yeah, so, and we're going to be reaching out to the homeless encampments. We're also a part of the CD15. We've been, Janet and I, and Frankie, you're part of the CD15 meeting. You were there as well, right? Yeah, so we're all trying to connect so we can collaborate with all this, like Tim said, we should be all one. So we're trying to connect and have working relationships with all the different the different
Right.
right.
Oh,
So
I-
sorry.
I got a call. Well, actually, I got an email, and so I'm waiting for the follow up with the gentleman from Hopix, because
Yes.
they along with Lhasa, they're gonna be a part of the actual outreach, coming offering shelter and services to the encampments. And this one that's most pressing to me is the one that's located on my block.
Right.
So that to me is priority because I
Exactly.
want them gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting to actually find out the dates that they'll be coming out and actually doing the service.
Mm-hmm.
So
removal.
that's what I'm waiting for.
Yes, thank you, Jan, for reaching out and making contact as well. I've been reaching out to the different agencies as well, so we can all become one, because
Okay.
it's gonna take a village for us. We got to collaborate with all and have a working relationship with all these different agencies if we trying to get these encampments off our block, and to make our kids safe so they can come outside and want to play. It's not right that our kids have to walk through trash and deal with all the unsafe activity around in the area. So
Right.
we're really working hard. And that's how I connected with Janet, because she was working the streets, and then her and David. And so she's still on fire, even though she's not on the board. She just but she's been really encouraging me to step out and reach out to our neighbors, and got me knocking on doors. And because at first I was a little shy about it, and now I'm getting some so I thank God for people like we all, like I shared, working together. It's important that we work together as a team, to make a change, and I'm not afraid to go talk to some gang members that's on the corners and stuff. I've never been feared to talk to young people, but just being able to approach people and knock on doors. I wasn't, I'm getting better. So, and I'm thankful that, this is how I started reaching out in that way. So this is important that we all get that under our belts if we were trying to be community workers, because that's what it takes, being on a committee, a board, or anything. We got to get out there, not just sit. So I think God for the people who I've met on this board that's really active and doing the work as well.
It opens your eyes knocking on doors, that's for sure.
Yes, it does.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
I was waiting for to see if I was going to get a call for. So Frankie, do we have a listing, an update? You know what? I have a listing, but it's in my car. I was running so fast to get in the house to make sure that I be on time. I had a few more of the updates for the listings for food. Do you have anything for?
A few that I had last time, there was about 3, but I'm sure there's much more than that, because in the beginning, Janet, we had a big list. Remember
Yeah.
that we was trying
Right.
to keep.
What I'll do,
So
I'm not on my computer or anything right now, but I will forward an updated list to you, Frankie, and so that it can
okay,
be posted on their website.
website.
Okay?
Yeah, because
With all of the
the last and
updated contacts for the food banks, the counseling centers, and other resources.
yeah,
I keep
because
forgetting,
our last,
I'm sorry,
the
I keep
last
forgetting to
meeting
write the name down. But there's a church where Normandy I'm sorry, where 159th, I believe it is, dead ends into Normandy, that gives out free food every Thursday at 10 a.m.
Right.
I will get the name
Yeah,
of it
so,
for you.
yeah, because like when you see places that you see to give out food, get the information, because in our last notes that we did, I only had 3 listed, and it was Greater New Unity on 97th and Avalon, and Greater Rock of Ages. These are churches, which was on 101st and San Pedro,
Mhm.
and LA Food Bank at 1734 East 41st Street. And I'm sure it's a lot more of them, because I have passed places and seen some too. So
Right.
Janet's gonna get that list. It was a long list, and she's gonna send it to us, and then we'll get it added to we'll verify, and we'll add it, have them to put it on our webpage.
Mhm.
And these don't have to be inside of Harbor Gateway North, right? They just have to be something we know
Be
about
a-
where the food can be obtained.
Right,
Okay,
correct.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And the next on our agenda, well, and it's also family counseling, as well as
Mental health, you had on.
mental health counseling, open paths, that's in Inglewood. And then, King Drew, Augusta Hawkins. We
Right,
have them
right.
there. They work on they can work on the low cost, no cost, and also Medi-Cal. They can have a program, especially for mental
Yeah,
health.
and they also have a program where when I was there, we had Genesis, which was like an emergency
Yes,
mental health
yes,
services. So
And I believe they have Exodus over there too.
that's
yeah,
right.
that's what it is, Jan. That's the right
Exodus.
name.
That's what it is.
Because
That's
Yes.
right.
this was for parents. Yeah, it's Exodus. It's still there. They have an urgent care Exodus.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
So
those
as
are
I said, I will post the updated list.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jen. You are a resource,
So
wealth of
Janet, you
resources.
think we need to call and verify, or it's already verified?
No, I have some places that we have
Uh-huh.
that have been verified, but the other ones we want to make sure that they're operational, that all of the numbers and the current addresses
Right.
and have the dates and times correct, so that when we post it, we don't want to give the people incorrect information. So that's
Right,
what I want to make sure before it goes out.
Correct.
As
Okay.
Nita stated, she's going to check into it for this one on 159th and Normandy. We want to make sure it's Thursday, 10 a.m. So it'll all be included on the list.
right.
You see, so they
Correct.
will have the correct information.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And I can
All
get some,
right.
yeah, I can call if I get the list. And I'm sitting, I can be making some
Right.
calls and just verifying and checking it out and making sure and putting down. So Frankie,
Okay.
you can just have it put in the,
Yeah, we can
it
get it
was,
all.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll
Sounds
work.
good.
That's good.
And
Okay.
then, and then, so the next on our agenda is number 5, and it is public comments.
I have a comment.
Yes.
I just want to share that, as you said, I've been working very hard in this battle against the illegal dumping and everything here in District 7 for
Mhm.
many years now. And as you know, quite often, those of you have joined me in community cleanup. So we've cleaned up the underpasses under San Pedro, Maine, Stanford. I just wanted to report that after a year and a half, and with the help and assistance of Nicholas, we finally got the ballards installed under
Yes.
105 freeway and San Pedro.
Yes.
I don't know if you've been through there, if you've passed through, you've seen the white ballards that are there. It is working. It's
Perfect.
great because it's
Yes, it is.
preventing people from having the opportunity to
Yes.
stop
Yes.
and dump.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I am just excited.
I am too, Jan. Janet and I live it, and it was so depressing walking out your door, you going to work every day and seeing all the trash and watching them babies walk through all that trash going to school in their pretty clothes and their shit. Oh, it's something else. It just was so disturbing. Sometimes I would cry going down the street looking at our kids
Yeah.
walking through that stuff.
So
It touched
I
me
just
so.
wanted to share that. And also, it just lets us know that, you know what? It takes time to get things done, but they're
Yes.
doable. You see what I'm saying? If you just stay on it, you know, we can get it done.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to share that with the committee.
Yes. Thank you so much, Janet. Because, yes, you had me. That's how I got, like I said, that's how I got involved. And it's take people like Janet and some of you others that are all been just working so strong. Frankie, Nancy, I would have the pleasure of working with Nicholas, Tim. He would be out there in the cleanups, So these people were adamant about working in the community, and that's why we got Tim. He was just out there picking up trash too, right along
Yep.
with everybody else and Nicholas and all of them. So it's important that's what makes the community join together when they see their leaders getting involved.
And you stand some more good news.
Yes. Let's hear it.
Caltrans cleaned out the huge homeless encampment at 182nd, right across the street from Home Depot there, and they put up a cyclone fence to keep it from
Oh,
coming back.
Woo-hoo! Hey!
See,
great.
that's what I'm talking about.
Because that was a really big encampment. That would have like 20 or more cars, plus the little
Wow.
cardboard things. I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't by a school, but it was people really don't want to
But
have to be around that when they're trying to get to Home Depot either.
right. These are communities. We have to look out no matter where it is, because if, like we say a lot of time, if we was in Beverly Hills or out in
Yeah.
areas of Santa Monica, we wouldn't have to contend with such stuff. So why do we have to in the Gateway?
That's
We shouldn't.
right.
We got to keep fighting, stay on.
That's right. It takes time, but like I say, it can be done. So that's great news that Caltrans was able to clear that. Awesome.
We also have an invitation if we want to tour an existing, I don't know what you call them, but there's housing that's 20% of it is for formerly homeless people. It's called the
Correct.
Dahlia.
Yeah, that's right here in 120th and
Oh yeah,
Main.
we've that when it first came.
Actually, what that is our fifth phase of homeless housing in the Gateway. That's what that
Right.
is.
So now that the
Mm.
COVID is all out of the way, we're they'd like to have us for a daytime tour if we're still interested.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought I seen that somewhere too. Yes. And we're gonna have a national Caltrans doing a neighborhood wide cleanup on March 25th at starting at the Girls and Boys Club on Gardena. It's posted on our site,
Oh,
but
okay, yeah. All right.
and they're all and also gonna on that same day. It's not posted though. It's gonna be a cleanup at 108 and Main at 145 East 108 at the police up department school. We're gonna
Oh,
be
that's
doing
right. That's right. That's weird.
we're doing
Okay.
cleaning there also. So it's like let's clean up the neighborhood. So
But they're
Caltrans is gonna
happening at the same time.
Yes,
right.
it's a big national type of
It's a
cleanup day.
national thing. Yeah. And Caltrans is gonna furnish the gloves, the bags, the goggles, and all that stuff. So
Right.
it's like
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one we're already included in
Right.
working in.
And if I'm not mistaken, because this is like a national cleanup day, and in the past, District 7 and 8, 6, 7, and 8, I believe, had been targeted as the hot spots, like some of the worst dumping areas in regards to this, all of this trash and everything. So I'm told that they are supposed to be out in multiple locations throughout the districts.
I know the
Right.
Boys and Girls Club, that's right around the corner. That's Menlo Menlo stops and starts a dozen times, but it dead ends again at Gardena Boulevard where the Boys and Girls Club is. I live on Menlo.
Oh, great.
Right,
So yeah,
'cause,
whatever area that
we
you're
did-
in, whatever district there is, we want you to get out there, be involved, because
Right,
we'll be out
did the
here
Boys
in our
and Girls-
areas in support of this cleanup.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
right.
remember, Janet, we did one before at the Boys and Girls, and
We did. We truly did.
yeah, so spreading on down. So, and I tell you, it just hurts my heart when I drive down Redondo Boulevard and all that trash between Maine and what is that? Between Maine and Normandy, before you get to Normandy, where they have all those mobile homes and all that trash just stacked up there
Vermont.
between Vermont and Maine. That is just terrible.
It is. It's ridiculous.
It's just stupid.
It looked
But I
worse
did
than
notice
it
Well,
looked
that-
it's
worse than New York. I used to always say all the trash in New York. Oh, we didn't know. We.
Well, actually, I think they're along Main Street, just south of Rosecrans, past Bank of America. I was through there a couple of days ago, and actually, law enforcement was over there, and they looked like they was clearing out some stuff. So I
Yes,
haven't been
that's what I was
back
gonna
through there, but it looks like
Today
they were
when I
doing a
drove-
major clean sweep.
Yes, because today when I drove down Main, crossed the past Bank of America down there, you know where the little burger stand is?
Right.
Right, exactly.
I didn't see any mobile homes there. On down further.
Okay,
I
so
see
they
one-
actually did clear it out. Okay,
Oh,
Right.
that
great.
sounds good. Go now.
I
Go,
see
man.
one on that.
Yeah,
I see
man.
one on the right hand side, just one left there, but I did see maybe like three further on down on the left side, but they're cleaning those out.
All right.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
saw a
said.
major cleanup today too, way further south. We like to go down to Warehouse One when we have a little time off to go and play, my husband and I. And
Mhm.
I don't know if you know, but there was a dog park, and they closed it because it was being overrun by homeless. And the railroad tracks and stuff go right through there. They had railroad workers, they had city workers. It was just a ton of trucks, and they were hauling out trash.
Mm.
And I couldn't see because the trucks were kind of in the way, but they usually get rid of the tents before they get rid of the trash.
Mhm.
I-
And you said
Where
that was south
was
on
this
the
at,
south
Nita? You
end.
said this.
That's on Gaffey. That's way far south.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. You're
okay,
San
okay. That's like
Pedro.
that's
Okay,
Long
that
Beach,
was in
like, or
San
San
Pedro.
Pedro.
Yeah,
What is
Yeah.
San Pedro,
that's
Long
probably
Beach?
San Pedro. Might
Uh-huh.
be
But
Wilmington or Harbor City. I'm not real sure.
right,
Uh-huh.
but that's a part of us. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
still a part of the 1-5, whatever we are
That's
there.
right.
Right.
You're
It's not
right.
District 2,
Right.
and it's not Harbor Gateway, but
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Well,
It's just
we're
on the
bigger than
amazing.
all
400
that.
watts,
We're
it's
bigger
the
It
than all
just
that.
shocked me
1.5.
how that be piled up on Redondo Boulevard. I just couldn't understand all that trash.
Yeah, and that's
Well,
right
was
around the
okay.
corner from me
The
too.
campers didn't bother me, but the trash, you have all that trash stacked up there.
We
What,
sure do.
Well,
what do
this
you,
is
what,
one of the things and why we have to be vigilant about,
Taking pictures.
bringing about things and addressing these different issues within community. And what I picked up the saying that if you see something, say something, report it. As I travel in my car each week, I travel through District 7 where I live to make a list. I make a list of where I see illegal dump sites, accumulation of trash, and I call 311 and I report it. So if you see something, say something, report it. That's what we have to do. And I think if we're all on the same page and stuff, we will see results.
Right.
Okay. So, ladies, I have some other things to do. I'm trying to keep with this
All
meeting.
right.
So I'm going to have to get off. Anything else before I...
No, it's not. And that's what I was just about to
Yes, sir.
say. I
Our
was
next
hoping,
meeting will be in person.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's right, huh?
Awesome.
Next
Well, I look forward to
meeting, huh?
seeing all of you guys.
Yeah, in person.
April
On April
17th.
17th.
All
Mhm.
right.
Oh, that's at
Okay.
the,
17th at 555 West Redondo Beach Boulevard,
gotcha.
room
Okay.
205. So we'll
All
be
Mhm.
seeing
right.
each other there, which is, hey, I'm excited.
Okay.
Ladies, thank you guys for coming on. We all
Okay.
take dream work, take this teamwork, make dream work. And I thank God for each and every one of you and taking out your time, and you be safe and have a blessed rest of your week.
Barbara, can I ask
Okay.
you a
So I
favor?
guess never.
Sure, you can. Who's saying that? Who's
This
saying?
is Anita.
Uh-huh.
That's me.
Yes.
I don't have contact information for Nikisha.
Uh-huh.
I would like to because I'm trying to put together my own
Okay.
outreach, and she's got all that experience, and I was hoping that I could get together with her. Plus, since she already has an established 501(c),
Uh-huh.
I was wondering if it's possible that as we get together these packages to the hygiene packets, that we
Right.
could use her 501 number to ask different local businesses what they might be able to donate towards that. Like,
Mhm.
go to the 99-cent store and say, hey, we have this charity, we've got an outreach going to the homeless here. Can you give us combs? Can you give us this? What can you do?
Right. That's great. So what we'll do is I'll get a list for everybody, and I'm sure we all agree the last time that we would forward each other's emails. That was already agreed
Yeah.
upon.
So Barbara,
Huh?
why don't you just give Nikisha's Nita's email address and let her
Okay,
email
I
her.
will. So
Tell her
for
she's
yeah.
interested in getting
Okay, that's
information.
great. Yeah, I will.
She
It
has
sounds
mine, but
great.
I don't have hers.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
All right.
I gave her mine at the town hall meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay. So
righty.
Frankie. Okay. So we'll get it to you, Nita. No
But you can
problem.
give it to her again.
Okay.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. You guys have a
Thank
good
you.
night. Everybody
You
have a
too.
good one.
God bless.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Good night.
Safe.
Bye-bye. Good
Good
night.
Be
night.
alert and put
Yeah.
your big purse down and get a small one.
That's a
Absolutely.
good one, Frankie.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
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 Hello.
Uh-huh. Yes. We hear you, Jan. Oh, we gone.
We have to officially adjourn, don't we?
Are
Did
you
did
gone, Jan?
Jocelyn come on?
No, she didn't come
No,
on. That's
she-
why I will reach out to Jocelyn and make sure that Jocelyn because she said if anything happens, she would definitely be on our next meeting if she missed
All right.
the meeting.
Okay.
We've already
Okay.
kind of, because she told me she's at another neighborhood council's meeting right now. So she
Thank
told
you.
me that.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay. Okay. Good night. Uh-huh.
So we are adjourning at 7:50.
At 7:50. Okay. Great.
Good
All
night.
right. Mhm.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Good night,
Good night.
everyone. Okay.
Good night.